Hello and welcome back to another episode of Toy Therapy. I'm the host of Toy Therapist, aka Matthew Grant, and today I'm going to do another review. This time I'm looking at the WWE Collection, or Championship Collection review, and this time I'm looking at Daniel Bryan. Absolutely adore Daniel Bryan. I was a bit late to the party with Daniel Bryan, very late to him. I didn't really warm up to him in his NXT when he's finding his feet. I thought it to be a very good wrestler. I loved what he did in the ring. I loved him as a whole, but it was just some of his promos, I think, at the time wasn't that great. But look where he is now. Just look what he's accomplished as well. I don't think there's been many wrestlers that have accomplished what he has done in a short space of time. Personally, I put him right up there with Bret Hart. I really do. He's such a small guy, but he has lots to give, and I respect him. I really do respect him. I even liked him when he was a heel. I liked him as a heel. I thought that was the whole vegan thing was really good. Really loved the vegan belt that he had, which was from recycled materials. I loved the wood finish. I loved everything about that belt. If I get the money one of these days, I might actually purchase that belt because I love wood finish. Just love it. But anyway, I can gosh on the belt for so long. So I'm going to quickly just go through the book. I just pick up a few bits and pieces that I may not have known. But there's a lot of things I do know about Daniel Bryan. There we go, you get a nice rendition. And you're getting the title belt there where he designed. I really think he could have kept that going for a little bit longer, the whole clean living thing. The whole vegan living, I thought that was so... Remind me so much of... what CM Punk did with the whole straight edge society. I think they could have done something like that, but to another level. And I think what they did there, I think they missed a bit of a trick there. I wouldn't have minded so much reusing a gimmick, but with a different spin. But I think that had potential to go even higher. I really do think they had the potential to go even higher. Bit of a shame that they did cut it a little bit short than I would have liked. But hey, I liked what he did with the title. I did like what he did. So I loved the whole Yes movement. I loved some of his matches as well. Even some of the team-ups as well with him and Kane when they were tag championships. Absolutely brilliant. Really good matches. Good gold, good comedy gold at the same time. But being serious at the same time as well. I loved all that. There's not a lot of Daniel Bryan, or in the beginning, Bryan Danielson. As well, whoever you want to go, but Daniel Bryan is what we all know and love today. Just going to go through just some bits and pieces. Well, he was one of the inaugural contestants for NXT. I think NXT was back then, which was the old OVW. Which was a bit of a joke. And if you are a subscriber to the WWE Network. Like I said, this is not in any way supported by WWE. Wish it was. It'd be great. Go and watch some of the story time with the narrator of the late Mean Gene Okerlund, who passed away last year. Would recommend it. If you have a look at some of the old stories, what Daniel Bryan had to go through with OVW, you can see the reason why he had such a very rough ride with the WWE as well. So I would recommend to give that a bit of a watch and just to see some things you have to put up with as well. So give that a watch. I can't remember what episode number, what season it was. I think it might have been season 3, I think. I can't remember. But anyway. You're going to get quite a lot with this book. And like I said, a lot of stuff I do know. So just look at his championship reigns. He's had 4 WWE Championship reigns, and the latest one he had was when he dropped the title to Kofi Kingston back in WrestleMania 19, not WrestleMania 19, but in last year. That was an amazing match. The whole heel thing, I did really enjoy it. I really think that they could have kept that going just a little bit longer. But hey, on Intercontinental Champion, he didn't have that for long. He had that for a few months. And the heavyweight as well, he had that as well. And I do remember as well where he, he got the champion. He got done by Sheamus really quite quickly, which was a bit of a shame. But yeah, there is some really good matches for him here. Like I said, I would recommend watching the WrestleMania where you had to do double duty, Triple H and then versus what was it, Batista? God, I can't remember now. Yeah, I think it was WrestleMania 30 with his injuries. He had to go on to, that was it. Yeah, it was a triple threat match. That's how quickly, I can't remember now. It's just gone out of my mind. I had it all in my mind a second ago. I had it all there. Let's have a look. Well, it's not even in here as a matching. Oh, here we go. There it is. WrestleMania 30. How I couldn't remember the last opponent. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista. Absolutely gold. That was absolute gold. So I would recommend to give that a bit of a watch if you really want to watch some really good wrestling. Just seeing some of his friends and frenemies as well. He had some really good matches with Miz, some really great matches with Sheamus, Rowan, and Kane as well. He had great chemistry for all of them, really all of them. But one of my favourite bits of chemistry that he had was with Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles back in 2018, and that was just on SmackDown, just as a SmackDown match. That match was absolutely sweet. And I would seriously give that a bit of a watch as well. And I do like as well WrestleMania 31 in the ladder match as well, where he I think he won for the Intercontinental Champion as well. I think he won that. Absolutely outstanding match as well. So some good matches worth watch there anyway. Daniel Bryan versus John Cena in SummerSlam. Yeah, a very decent match as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, John Cena, I love John Cena, but sometimes he's not always the best, but it's all depending on the opponent. You're only as good as your opponent. Ric Flair always said, if you can make, even though you're not your best day, but if your opponent can make you look good, then it's been a good match. And I think some of the best chemistries has been with Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart. There are some great matches there. Even that Intercontinental Championship that they had, where Bret Hart won the belt as well from Mr. Perfect. Absolutely one of my favourite matches of all time, along with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage. I would say that for me, that the AJ Styles match with Daniel Bryan is up there with that. And it wasn't even a Mania or a special event match. It was up there with that. Absolutely outstanding, along with the ladder match and the triple threat for the title as well. Those are my favourite matches of Daniel Bryan's matches. Just my favourites there. And you're getting a bit of the history as well. As all the champ, you're getting a bit of history as well there. And it's a very informative book. Like I said, I do need to look into a bit more of the past of the OVW days, because that is something that something I've never always really watch or really read up about. But I would seriously give that a go, and especially as well when he come back from a career-ending concussion as well, and he comes back and he's had some of his best matches since his injury as well. And it's like he's getting hit and you're thinking, oh my god, is he going to get injured, he's going to be out, or that's it, you know? It's like, why are you taking these risks? But he's took those risks, but he is absolutely healthy, and the WWE wouldn't have put him in that type of risk. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about me gushing over Daniel Bryan. Let's get to the figure. And there he is. Let's get a bit more of that. Get a bit more of that. There we go. That's a bit better. Likeness is not a bad likeness. It's okay. It's better than John Cena. That's going to be my tagline for all my reviews. It's better than John Cena. Painted really well. The face is not too bad, actually. But he's got the iconic pose, so the old yes movement. And his physique is absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. And I just love the detailing there as well. And the finish. And then again, his almost like furry like backs there. It'd be interesting to see if they start doing classic version of Daniel Bryan without the hair and the beard as well. So, but overall, I'm really impressed. I mean, the likeness isn't too bad. The likeness isn't too bad. He just for me, just looks like Jesus. If Jesus was a wrestler, he'd be Daniel Bryan. Yes. But yeah, I overall, it is a very well painted figure. No real blemishes. The detail in the eyes are on point. Everything about this figure is really on point. I've heard a few problems where the hand got snapped off with people on the deliveries and so on. Lucky mine came intact, so I'm generally happy with it. I'm still waiting to find out what's happening with the ring. I might sound a bit of a broken record, but I know, especially with the virus at the moment now, so we don't really know of a clue what's going to happen here. But I'm still getting my deliveries, so I've had another delivery literally just the weekend just gone as well, which I need to do. And I had Shawn Michaels and the man Becky Lynch, so I got to get that to do as well. I still got quite a few to catch up on as well. I got the New Day, got that complete now, so I'm going to do that as possibly maybe one big review. Maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can see how I feel on the day, but can't wait to get Kane and maybe get, like, if they do a new version of Kane and put the two together. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Really well painted. Really happy. I am going to try and get to maybe do at least a video a week with wrestling. I think I might just really try and catch up at the moment. The last video was sent about a month ago, but I need to try and step up on that as well. I got quite a few figures I need to sort of catch up on. Especially now working from home, so therefore with the whole coronavirus at the moment, I'm working from home, so therefore there's no commute time. So I think after work I might just do a video. I might just do a video a day, I think, and try and catch up. Or I don't know. I can see how it all takes me. I need to do a bit of planning of what I'm going to do with the channel as I'm home as well, working from home. And as you can see, I've got my PC on at the moment. I just finished work. I finished work at 5 o'clock. So I had a few bits and pieces I had to do before I even got a chance to do a video. So yeah, so things are starting to move for me at the moment. So I got no real excuse now, really. I might as well keep on doing some videos. I might not do one a week, but I might just do 2 videos a week, I think, because I got other things I want to try and do. But if you guys follow my channel, I posted my last review. I had a broken power droid. Luckily, Hasbro responded in spectacular fashion. They sent me a new one, and it came. They said, well, we don't know when it's going to get to you because of the virus thing. I was like, don't worry about that. I'm happy. I'm going to get a new one. And within under a week, I had it, and I was gobsmacked. I need to sort of thank them on Twitter as well for responding to me and dealing with that really, really quickly. So I got a new power droid, and I had a good inspection, and it's fine. So the other one, I might just have one folded up, and then have one just holding a gun or something. I don't know. I might just do a variation with the backpack, or you might even I might even paint one of them almost like a captain. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, I might just do some sort of modification with it as well. But anyway, that is me. That's me done for today. I will do another video in the next couple of days. Maybe another WWE figure, maybe a Marvel Select figure. I don't know. It all depends on what happens and how the mood takes me. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, or even just give me a like or even a subscribe. I know times are tough for the moment for everyone, but if you just wanted just to see watching a bit different and see me just ramble on about toys or figurines or whatever, please give me that subscribe. That'd be amazing. But yeah, take care of yourselves, stay safe, wash those hands.